Adam keeps yammering about a refund on Erica's bail.
Well, he should see the county clerk.
Hey, how did her transfer to county lockup go?
About as well as you might expect.
Class act all the way, huh? How you holding up on it, Louie?
We about done?
Yeah, one final. Got a very interesting call from Trans Global Airways wondering if Montgomery and Associates could be a shield in case any other crash survivors sued.
I'm hoping you told them to take a flight.
Well, they kind of took care of it themselves. I told them a friend of mine had died in the crash, that my kid's mother might have died in the crash. They decided to seek representation elsewhere.
Good. I heard about Janet trading Brooker ticket.
Yeah.
Just shows you how random everything is in this world. Just when you think you've got everything under control, all of a sudden you find yourself sitting on your butt wondering what the hell hit you.
Oh, man, his life would have been messed up 9 days of Sunday if anything had happened to Janet.
What about her? What's her old man?
Good evening, Miss Green. Got a special tonight, pineapple daiquiris.
Right. One sip and I'd be surfing Channel Z. I think I'll have a double espresso.
Nah, that's no fun.
All work and no play these days.
So you mind if I turn up the volume?
You'll be my guest.
The death sentence handed down May 19th and now pending an appeal. The cause of the crash of Transglobal Flight number 149, originating in New York, is still under investigation. The commuter flight lost altitude and crash-landed on a cliffside in New Jersey.
Shut it off, would you?
Included pilot
Please?
Bill Finney and local neurologist Maria Santos Gray, who survived.
He doesn't know what happened.
I do. I was on that flight.
I'm sorry.
For what, being alive?
A human tragedy being reduced to sound bites, and next they'll cut to the antacid commercial.
That newscast hit close to home.
Too close. I was almost on that flight. I gave my ticket to a friend who was in a hurry to get home.
Did your friend make it?
Yeah. Brooke. She was one of the lucky ones.
Oh, Brooke English, yeah. You know, there's a little girl who's alive because of what she did. I mean, Brooke was beyond heroic.
It's so ironic. She lost her own daughter in a tragic accident. And then saved somebody else's. You try to ask yourself why, you just go crazy, though.
Listen, I don't mean to be too pushy, but I'm a stranger in town. Could care to keep me company?
I really should be looking at these spreadsheets, but life's short. I'll be happy to join you.
Great.
The test results were altered.
Who you are on the inside.
Yeah, my insides took a ride when that plane went down. The airline wasn't spilling anything, and thought Janet had gone up in flames. She walks through the door.
Oh, Janet's a remarkable woman.
Plattsville prison to Pine Valley, that's quite a trip.
And you can't get her out of your mind.
I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. You become a poet, I see, too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Trevor, listen, it's okay to admit you like Janet, you know. I mean, she's a good person. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
I feel like I'm betraying Nat every time I let her in the door. She kept Nat in the well.
And you kept Janet where? A meat locker, a meat cellar? What was it?
What, so? What's the point? It's supposed to make us even?
No, Trevor, the point is that we all are capable of doing things that we just wouldn't even consider doing under normal circumstances. But that doesn't mean that we're not worthy to be loved.
Nobody's talking about love here.
So what are we talking about?
Companionship.
You've got Harold for that.
No man don't likes Janet. Me,
Yeah.
being the widower I am, a guy has needs. Listen to me, what am I talking about?
I don't know.
I can't believe it. All the women in Pine Valley, I glom onto Janet like a planeteer, like a dog in heat. I gotta be desperate.
Trevor, this is not about sexual frustration. This is not about desperation.
What should I do?
I'm glad you asked me that question. I'll tell you what I do. I try to figure out why I was so afraid of getting involved with Janet Green. And then the second I figured it out, I try to get rid of those fears.
Fears? Of Janet Green? No way.
All right, big guy, prove it. Where's Janet tonight?
I don't know, home.
That'd be my guess. Why don't you get Dee to the Valley Inn?
I read in the paper that an unidentified man pulled Edmund Gray from the wreckage. Would that be you?
Depends. Is this on or off the record?
I'm not a reporter, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, good. In that case, I am your mystery man.
Why the low profile? We're a world hungry for heroes.
No, a hero is somebody who goes above and beyond the call of duty. What I did, anybody would have done under the circumstances.
Well, you called Brooke a hero. You said what she did was beyond heroic. You saved a life. Don't the same rules apply?
Well, I couldn't save Edmund's wife. So don't make me out to be something I'm not.
Hi.
Ethan.
See someone you know? Poor Brooke. Drinking martinis alone at the bar. She must be feeling pretty bad. I haven't seen her since before the crash. Do you mind if I go over and say hello?
You don't have to ask my permission.
So the doctor comes out of the office and he says to the wife, I don't like the look of him. And she goes, I don't like the look of him either, but he's good to the children.
Hey, Brooke.
Oh, Janet. Hi. Hi, gee. This is so nice. So nice to see you. This is great.
How are you?
Oh, I'm super. I'm just super. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm really sorry about what happened.
Oh, come on. You have nothing to be sorry about.
Well, you wouldn't have been on that plane if I hadn't given you my ticket.
Well, did you know that the plane was going to crash? No.
Of course not.
No. I mean, it's not like you took a crowbar to the controls, right?
I know that it must have been a terrible experience for you.
Listen, it's okay. I'm alive. I'm fine. I ended up with a couple of scratches. It's okay. I got to tell you something funny. I took the clothes I was wearing on the plane to the cleaners, and the guy points to this stain. It was oil or something, and he goes, I can't guarantee I'm going to get that stain out. And it's like I wanted to tell him, life is messy, so what are you going to do? Just clean it up the best you can, right? Hey, listen, can I buy you a drink? I'm gonna get us both a drink, okay? Bartender, hit me again. Always wanted to say that. Well, Trevor, hi there. You're just in time. How are you?
Looks like happy hour started without me, huh?
Yes, indeed. Well, you can certainly catch up. What's your pleasure? Huh? A little small talk? Come on. Come on. Tell me something that you've never told a living soul. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Why don't you just, pretend that I'm a passenger on a plane that you'll never see again. Excuse me. Sorry.
Who's that?
It's Jim Thomason. You just met him. He was on the plane with Brooke. He's a nice guy.
He's a hell of a nice guy. He saved Edmund's life, and there, for the grace of Jim, go I.
Look, I'm starving. We want to tie on the feed bags, some ribs, some coleslaw. What do you say?
I think I'll just do with these. Remember? Be right back.
Don't get too full.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I asked.
Brooke's bagged.
Yeah, well, she's entitled.
Did I say she wasn't?
So, what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I came by to grab a beer before I came up to see you.
What for? Or should I hold my breath?
Listen. Come on over here. Would you bring your drinks and join us? Because a party is not a party unless you have your very, very dear friends.
Well, in a minute. We were just talking about Amanda.
Amanda, your daughter. You know, she's God's blessing. And I don't want you guys to wait until it's too late, okay? Because life is too short, and it can turn on a dime on a blink of an eye. And love is the only thing that lasts.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm bushed. I gotta get up at the crack of dawn. I'm just gonna hit the hay. Night.
Yo, Janet.
You know, it's getting pretty late.
Trevor.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children. No, I'm talking about...
Trevor.
I thought you might miss this.
Oh, yeah, I do. I mean, I would. I can't work without it.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Yeah, somebody could have walked off with it. A lot of nice people here at the Valley Inn, but you still got to be careful. Look how you're answering the door there, huh?
Oh, right. Well, look, thanks for bringing it up. Well, good night, then, I guess.
Yeah, it's late, all right. Wait.
Something else you wanted to say?
Only... You mind if I come in?
Would you like a soda from the mini bar or anything?
What, and have you drop a 5-spot on nothing? No, thanks.
Well, I brought a couple cans home from holidays, which I paid for.
Oh, that's okay. I should have known an accountant's not going to waste their money.
Can I offer you a seat?
No, I'll stand.
Okay. What's on your mind?
You know what Brooke was saying downstairs in the bar about seize the day?
Yes.
Well, how'd that strike you?
It kind of surprised me. Never took Brooke for a go-get-'em kind of gal, but I figured it had something to do with the plane crash. That it made her think how precious life is.
Yeah, it sure is.
And that I really wish I hadn't given her my ticket.
Well, it's survivor guilt. You're suffering from survival guilt. You both are. I mean, I've been there, you know. You see some action, and you're okay by the grace of God, and you look down, and there's a guy riddled with bullets, you don't even have a hair out of place. Survival guilt. We talk about it a lot in the VA.
Just goes to show you that life's too short to waste.
Yeah, too short and too unpredictable.
But you didn't come here to talk about survival guilt, did you?
You think I could get that soda? No. I came here to talk about you and talk about me.
There's really just... Hold it. You were...
What about you and me?
Could I get that soda?
Sure. You want a glass?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Ice?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No, not at all. No problem.
Take it easy. There you go. Don't want to break the glass.
Don't worry about it. I bartended holidays. I know what I'm doing. Let's just stick to the subject, okay? I just want to...
Jeez,
I'm sorry.
jeez.
I'm sorry. I overpoured.
You got a towel or something? Towel?
Yeah. Here we go. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I understand, you know. Got a right to be steamed. I'm just beating around the bush. Again.
Again?
Yeah, like when, you know, you came over after the... You know, I blew you off. You know, I can understand how that would make you angry.
Try mortified.
I was wrong. And I was lying. I did feel something when
Trevor, you can say it. When we kissed.
When you sign that agreement, you truly...
You're watching ABC 12 Joplin.
You felt something. Remorse? Disgust? What?
more like shock.
And after the shock?
Well, I don't know if I felt the earth move, but I felt the tremor, and I was definitely shook. Listen, Janet, you gotta understand, the last person on earth that I ever thought I'd would be you, and I just... You know, it was a long shot by a damn sight. Every time I look in your eyes, I see the banshee that put Nat in the well and bashed Will Cortland's head in with a crowbar, the Planeteer. But the last few months have been okay, really, and you've been okay. Things are different. You're different. And now you're a big part of Amanda's life. So you're a big part of my life. When that plane went down, I wasn't just worried about Amanda. I went a little nuts. I wanted to get to you, to bring you back, to get you safe, you know, get you out of the plane the way I got you out of the the mine. I wanted to do something, and when I couldn't do anything, I started thinking about all the things that I had done, and I wished I had done differently, and I didn't. Hello? You falling asleep over there, or what?
I was just wondering what you would have done differently.
People are puzzles. And it also means that sometimes they can surprise you.
Yeah, well, I've had enough surprises for one lifetime.
Laura, look, it doesn't do any good to hang on to the past. You have to let it go. You have to let go because whatever happened, it's over and done with.
But what if it catches up with you?
Hey, you know, it's hard to hit a moving target.
So just keep moving and pretend like it never happened?
Well, what is the alternative? Stay frozen?
Still scared? Oh, don't be. Not with me. You relax, and I'll do everything else. I don't know, something just told me you were the one. You know, sometimes you just have to trust your instincts. You trust yours now. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. It's gonna be good for both of us. Now, trust me, sweetheart. Trust me.
Laura, what are you thinking?
Damn you, Liza! Hey! Who is it?
It's friend, not foe. Go on, you almost hit me with this.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Sorry. Were you with Laura tonight?
Yeah?
She should be getting a good night's sleep. She starts at the youth center tomorrow.
How'd you know that? I didn't even tell my dad about that.
The head of the board is an acquaintance of mine.
You? You got her the job?
Well, she wanted it, didn't she?
Well, yeah.
Well, then you should be pleased, isn't she?
Well, she's ecstatic. But if she knew you were behind it,
Oh, come on. She never would have landed that job on her own. She should be grateful I interceded.
She could have got that job on her own. Her background is perfect.
Oh, Scott. Generally, the preferred credentials are transcripts, not rap sheets. And as for her background, well, at least she'll be hanging out with people of her own kind.
Your damn mouth. Just shut.
A great barbecue depends on 7 fundamental things. The right tools, sunshine, music.
Great.
Calls for speculation. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Doesn't hold water, not in court, not here tonight.
You lawyers. Double talk's your native tongue.
It's a hypothetical question.
Trevor, you brought it up.
I did not.
Have I been transported to another universe here? Just a moment ago, you said there's things that you would have done differently. What would you have done?
A hypothetical question.
Okay. How about this? What happens next in Alex?
Oh, what am I, a soothsayer now? Let me check the crystal ball. I see Amanda and Janet sliding down a big water slide in the park this weekend.
I think you know I'm referring to you and me.
Ooh, let me check again. Sorry, out of order.
You know what, Trevor? It's late.
Yeah, I know that.
So, what are we doing? I mean, are we having this conversation?
Why do you
or
get
what?
to ask all the questions?
What?
See? You're asking all the questions. Maybe I should ask one, huh?
Like?
What happens next?
Each morning
Wednesday.
Isn't that just like a man? I mean, you toss him the ball, you hope he'll run with it, but no, he doubles back, he does a double reverse and fades out.
Good football. That was football, wasn't it?
Trevor?
Oh, you saying I'm doing the man thing?
Yeah, you are.
Well, I am a man, aren't I?
Yeah.
Good. Hello, I'm not getting a reply from the bench there.
Oh, I guess I'm not much of a cheerleader.
No, you're a bench warmer all the way. I'm out here sweating it on the field.
Look, can we just drop the football metaphor? I'm sorry I started it. Yeah, I'm a grown woman. Why do I feel like I'm back in the 5th grade? Passing Mark McDuffie a note that says, I like you. If you like me, check yes.
Yes!
Well, if I was asking all the questions, it's because I didn't have the answers.
Crystal ball in the blink?
Something like that.
Well, why should we keep looking? I mean, we don't know what we're looking for, right?
Haven't got a clue.
Yeah. So let's just take it day by day. No pressure, okay?
All we can do. I've learned to keep my expectations low. Everybody seems to be better off that way. Especially me.
Good. Well, I guess that's settled.
Yeah.
Lock up. Keep your hands on the attaché there. I'll be seeing you.
Thanks for coming up.
Thanks for the soda.